You being a good girl, Nancy? No?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals.
It's almost 8 a.m. Here's Boo. Good morning, Boo. How are you? Here's Simba. Good morning, Simba. How are you? Here's Splash. I was looking all around for him. I'm like, where's Splash? Here he is. Good morning, Splashy. It is a gray and rainy day today. It is like the perfect type of day to just not do anything. And that's what I would like to do. I'm going to get dressed, but just probably like in sweats and lay on the couch all day and try to get some work done on Stella's announcement video if I can. The problem is I'm having a difficult day today. I woke up around 4 a.m. again and had a very hard time getting back to sleep. I took some B12 drops and a rescue remedy. Oh, I also remembered that I have cod liver oil in my refrigerator. Now, a few years ago when I was having my shoulder pain, the only thing that would help the pain was cod liver oil. Like Advil did not work. Tylenol did not work. Well, Tylenol worked for a few hours, like enough for me to get a few hours of sleep, but like the Advil did not work at all. But the cod liver oil worked. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a teaspoon of it, and that should help relax me. I also remembered that cod liver oil, is full of like vitamin A and vitamin D, and I definitely need vitamin D. So I took a teaspoon of that and I started just like relaxing from it and was able to fall back asleep for a little while, but then like I woke up again, and it's just been a very difficult morning. It's just been really difficult. And I keep telling myself that, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and this is just a step back because I was doing so good. Like yesterday, I was doing so good until last night when I got hit with the anxiety. And then because I got hit with the anxiety when I was in the supermarket, I didn't get everything that I needed. So now I'm thinking, maybe I should do an Instacart order today. Like I definitely need juice, and stuff like that. Like I just need to make sure I have enough fluids when I feel like this, because it makes me like super thirsty. Anytime I'm stressed out, anxiety, anything like that, I get super thirsty, and I need to drink a lot of fluids. Right, Boo? That's something I learned many years ago because I am prone to dehydration because sometimes I just, forget to drink. So when I'm not feeling well, I always just make sure that I drink plenty of fluids. Right, Boo? Right, Boo? So I'm going to try to do the bare minimum today and relax as much as I can, and then hopefully get to bed early because, it was another night last night where I had less than 6 hours of sleep. I feel my best when I have at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Hello, Boo. And I'm trying to not let how I feel affect the cats, which is obviously hard. Because if I was feeling good, there'd be a bit of a different mood in the house right now. Although it is raining and gray, so we're having a rainy and gray mood today, right, Boo? And I know a good portion of the stress and anxiety that I'm dealing with is because of the video I posted yesterday, which was Stella's 3rd day in the emergency room when she got transferred to the animal hospital. That was like peak anxiety day. And when I edit these videos, I relive it. And I feel all of that anxiety over again and all of the stress. And now I have to finish the video that announces Stella's passing. And that's definitely the hardest video to do. Right, Boo? Right, Boo? Because we miss Stella. You miss your girl? So for everyone out there who's dealing with grief and or anxiety, know that there are good days and there are bad days. And you have to get through the bad days to get to the good days. But Boo says everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, right, Boo? Right, Boo? Because Boo's a good boy. Boo's a good boy. I think the absolute worst thing for me to do today would be just to get back in bed and stay in bed all day. That would be the worst thing. It's definitely much better for me to at least put on some fresh clothes and take care of myself. That's something that I was trying to do when I was trying to fall back asleep this morning. I was trying to listen to videos that were positive, that would just occupy my mind, to keep my mind from just being caught in like negative thought cycles. Because that's what happens sometimes, like when you're feeling like this. It's really easy for the mind to want to replay and revisit bad things, especially when, you're still trying to like figure out pieces of a puzzle, which is kind of the case with Stella. There's a lot of like unresolved things there. And there's a lot of action that I still need to take with regards to everything that happened. So I knew I was never going to fall back asleep if I just dwelled on that. And I knew that is the worst time of the day for me to dwell on that. So I tried to distract myself. Right now it's 8:10 a.m. So I just need to make it through a few more hours and I should start feeling better because the cortisol will be much lower. Here's Boo, he's watching TV. I just put chipmunk videos on for him. He loves these chipmunk videos. The channel's called Handsome Nature, and these have always been his favorite videos. Like, some of the videos start with like an introduction, and he knows it. It's just like a really brief thing in the beginning of their videos. And when Boo hears it, he's like, oh, there's a video coming on. His favorite videos are the chipmunks and the black squirrels. Here's Simba. Another thing that's causing me stress and adding to the anxiety is the fact that I have a dental appointment in 2 days. It's just for a checkup and a cleaning, but anytime I go to the dentist, like, it's stressful for me just because of past experiences. And even though I really like my current dentist and the hygienist that does the cleanings, I'm feeling like the best thing for me right now is to reschedule it for, I don't know, maybe next month. So it ends up that we're not just getting typical bad weather today. We're supposed to have really bad storms with the possibility of tornadoes, which is crazy. I hope we don't get any tornadoes. But, that makes things even more difficult. So I think I'm definitely going to do an Instacart order today, this morning, and then just try to get through the day. The most uncomfortable thing I'm dealing with right now is the nausea, because the nausea returned yesterday, and I just need to get that down. If I could lower my nausea level, then I would get my appetite back. But like right now I have no appetite, but I know I need to force myself to eat something. It is 8:45 a.m. Here's Simba. Boo's been sitting on a scratch and roll and watching his chipmunk videos. The cats are waiting for breakfast. Why do I smell cat poop? Did someone take a poopy? And the reason why I'm filming this and mentioning these things is because I know I'm not the only person who is going through like grief over the loss of a pet and anxiety over the experience of it. And I do think it is important to share what I'm going through. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm sucking on a ginger candy. These are hard ginger candies, and they help so much for nausea. Nancy just came upstairs. She was banging on the door. You okay, Nancy? You okay, Nancy? You okay? Another reason why I'm sharing this experience through vlogs is because I know it will be helpful for someone someday. And that's what usually happens with the videos on this channel. They might not get a lot of views at first, but over time, sometimes after weeks, sometimes after months, sometimes after years, someone will leave a comment telling me how helpful a video was to them. And to me, that's the whole reason why I make these videos, to be of help to other people and to be of help to cats. Right, Nancy? Right, Nancy? You being a good girl, Nancy? No? You're not being a good girl? What's the matter? What's wrong? You okay? It's 11:30 a.m. Here's Sammy. She's watching Ox outside. He's eating some food. I just gave him some of the leftover breakfast that everyone had. Some homemade raw food, chicken-based. I gave him some crunchies on it. So he's enjoying that. Sammy's watching him. I feel so much better right now than I did earlier today. My cortisol levels are obviously coming down, and I'm just feeling normal again. I still need to eat something, though. It's almost midnight. Here's Boo. I'm just about to go to bed. For some reason, I keep getting like a burst of energy at night, like around 10, 11 p.m. I don't know why that's happening, but it's been happening. I've been trying to go to bed earlier, but I keep getting this energy, and then I keep just doing things. So I'm just about to go to bed. And I am anticipating a rough morning, like between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. is usually the worst time of day. I would say between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. is usually the worst time of day, maybe even extended to 9 a.m. So I just took some cod liver oil, and what else did I take, Boo? Oh, I drank some juice and some water, and I don't know, I'm kind of afraid of mornings now because they're so bad. But at the same time, I'm kind of expecting it. There are some plates of leftover food here because today the cats had canned fish for dinner, and no one was really happy with the canned fish. This is the problem. I mean, Boo was happy with it, but, Splash and Simba, not so much. So they had a few bites of this, a few bites of that, and some crunchies. So I'm going to leave it here so they could eat the rest of it around 4 a.m. It's so funny how they tend to become active and want to eat something at the same time that my cortisol level starts spiking. There's Splash. He's in Boo's room, looking out the window. And here's Simba. Hey, Simba. He's on top of the cat tower in the dining room. These are the new cat towers. He loves it up there. Today, Splash was on top of one of them this evening earlier. How you doing, Simba? You okay? Simba threw up around 8 p.m. I think it's because he just didn't eat anything all day. I mean, he had breakfast, but it was the kind of vomit that he does, like if he hasn't eaten in a while. There was quite a bit of cat hair in the vomit, so I do have to remember to brush them more often. They got combed today. All the cats got combed, but since it is shedding season, I have to make sure that I'm brushing them also. Right, Simba? Right, buddy? But Simba did eat some food afterward. Like he had a churu, then he had some baby food, then he had some treats, and then he had some of the canned food. But I don't think he ate like a full meal. Oh, and then he also had some crunchies, but I don't think he ate enough for a full meal. So hopefully he'll go eat a little bit more later. It's 7:30 a.m. Here's Splashy on the new cat tower. Here's Simba. Here's Boo. And it is just gray and rainy right now. We had like torrential rains last night, so I didn't get to bed until like 12:30. I mean, I was in bed by midnight, but I didn't fall asleep till at least 12:30. And then I got woken up a few times from the rains. And then I woke up at 4:30, like I was wide awake. And I knew it was the cortisol. So I just remained calm, tried to get back to sleep. Didn't really work. I mean, I'm lucky if I got another half hour or another hour of sleep after that. So best case scenario, I got 5 hours of sleep last night. Worst case scenario, I got 4 hours of sleep last night, maybe less. So I'm really feeling it right now. I'm very tired. And right now, like the peak of cortisol for me is definitely between 7 and 10 a.m. Because right now, like, I'm stressed out, I'm anxious. Like, I could literally turn into a puddle of grief if I wanted to right now. And what's not helping is the fact that I have to finish Stella's death announcement video today, and I have to post it today because I need to get through this, and I need to just get it behind me and move forward. And the other most difficult thing is I need to, like, I can't just break down into grief today because I need to be strong for the cats and I need to retain normalcy for the cats. And I don't want, my negative moods to affect them. So I need to push through this. The next 2 to 3 hours are going to be very difficult, but I need to just breathe through them, go about my routine as best as possible. I did so good yesterday as far as making progress on the video. I only have 15 minutes left to edit on it. It is so difficult to do this. This is the most difficult video I've ever had to make and the most difficult video I've ever had to post. And it's just a horrible situation. Absolutely a horrible situation. Right, Boo? I miss Stella so much, and I'm trying to, get through the grief, and doing this video, I'm just completely re-immersing myself in everything that happened, and it's just really horrible. I just opened the windows a little bit to get some fresh air in. It's 10 a.m. here, Simba. The cats had their breakfast, and I gave the Lucky 7 their breakfast downstairs. Some of them ate, some of them didn't eat. What I'm realizing is that making this video about Stella is like one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, ever. And if I did not have this YouTube channel, I would not have to make this video. And I would not be bringing myself back to this place of grief and anxiety. So, it makes it just so much worse. Having to revisit everything that happened. And while I am extremely happy and fortunate and blessed to have so much video footage of Stella throughout the years, I wish I took more footage of her when she was in the emergency room. And the absolute hardest part about all of this is posting the video and letting people know that she passed, because I know it is going to make people very sad. It's 10:20 a.m. and here's Simba. And Grandpa Farrell is coming over to help me out around the house today, which is really good. I need to get this Stella video posted sooner rather than later. I just need to get it done with and over with. I think I'll feel better after I do that. What I'm feeling like is, imagine having to break someone's heart. The dread that comes along with that and the pressure that comes along with that, but then multiply it by 1,000. That's the stress I'm feeling today and the anxiety that I'm feeling today and the pressure that I'm feeling today. I feel like it's all closing in on me. I need to just get through it. I need to just move past it. And that's the most difficult part, because just as I was moving past it, having to post the last 3 vlog episodes about when Stella went to the emergency room, has been just increasingly more and more difficult. It's 2 p.m. and here's Boo. He's laying on the couch with me. So I posted the video about Stella almost 2 hours ago. And at first it was like really, really difficult. And I'm starting to feel a little bit better now that it's been posted. How you doing, Boo? Where you going, buddy? I feel so bad about how upset people are from watching the video. But I definitely needed to make the announcement. And I'm hoping that I start feeling better now that it's done. It's 2:30 p.m. Boo went back up here onto this cushion. And I'm starting to feel better again. Like, I'm starting to feel normal again, which is great. I knew I just had to post that video and just get through that. Once I got through that things would settle down. I'm actually getting my appetite back. So I just had a hard-boiled egg. And I ordered some Italian food for lunch. So that'll be here soon. How you doing, Boo? And the cat's had a little bit of temptations. So we're doing good right now. Hopefully things will continue to improve. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.